Among the rolling slopes of the Kolubara region, beneath Mounts Riots and Suvabour, surrounded by tamed and fertile nature, lies the Lukic family's land. In this area, famous for its fruit and especially its plums, the Lukic cellar continues a tradition of brandy production which dates back more than a century. This family holding in the village of Babajic near Lig experienced a renaissance in 2007 when the family heirs began pouring all their love and energy into rebuilding the orchards and vineyards. 10 hectares of the total 40 hectares of land is planted with trees which provide the fruit for brandy production. The Lukic family work hard year-round taking care of the many trees. By autumn, the branches are weighed down by the ripe fruits of many plum varieties, Ranjača, Čačanka Rodna, Timochanka, Požegača and Čačanska Lepotica, and they begin work preparing their multi-award-winning brandies. In the Lukic cellar, brandy is produced in the traditional way with double distillation. In handmade copper stills, specially made by the Prokupje coppersmith's barbut, the finest mature fruit passes through the alchemy of fire and water, leaving behind the warm breath of the earth, the sun and the wind. The new brandy will be aged in oak barrels which will fully round out the flavour. The flagship of the Lukic cellar is the 10-year-old Dekada brandy, a blend of spirits from Ranka and Požegača plums. As well as Dekada, they also produce a 3-year-old double-distilled plum brandy, a blend of Ranka, Požegača and Čačanka Rodna plums, as well as quince, apricot, Williams pear, apple and grape brandies. Brandies from the Lukic cellar have won many medals and prizes at the Novi Sad Agricultural Fair, the Rakija Fest, the Plum Fair in Osečina and Smederevo Autumn. You can taste and buy these brandies in the original ambience of the Lukic cellar, as well as in the better establishments in Serbia's major cities. They're available in exclusive packaging as gifts for special occasions. The soil composition of the Lukic estate is especially suitable for growing grapes. The area of the estate devoted to vineyards has the most beautiful view of the surrounding hills and mountains. Under the sunshine and mild breezes they're exposed to on the slope, Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, Tamjanica and Pinot Grigio are growing successfully. Along with the tasty specialties of the region, prepared exclusively from local produce, you can try Tamjanica, Rosé and Pinot Noir in the Ethno Tasting House, a former warehouse. In this space, decorated in the style of traditional Serbian households, to the sound of authentic Serbian music and reflected in the tidy rows of bottles, you will find the best way to experience the soul and aroma of this region, brought together in the drops of a noble spirit. The Tasting House is just one of the buildings on the Lukic estate which has been preserved in its original form. Architect Božidar Petrović designed the new building with kitchen and dining room, then rebuilt the old family home in traditional Serbian rural style. The harmonious whole is connected and surrounded with a manicured lawn and well-tended flower beds. A guest accommodation building is under construction with the support of the Zlatibor Regional Development Agency, which singles out the Lukic Distillery in its recommendations for tourists. If you're travelling in Western Serbia, be sure to visit the Lukic cellars and try these wines and brandies with the widespread reputation. you will experience the warmth and wealth of flavour which generations of labour and a bountiful nature have produced and nourished in harmony.